Hey you guys, thanks for clicking on my video. I am so excited about this. I am so hyped up. I'm wearing my Shane shirt for a reason. You guys, the makeup collaboration of the century is finally here, and I own some of it. I managed to snag a couple of pieces from the collection for myself. And if you don't know what's going on, Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star collaborated together to make a makeup collection that has everybody losing their minds, apparently. The launch was a disaster, to say the least. It's not Shane or Jeffree's fault. Their website worked fine. It was the retail end of the site from Shopify that crashed. And I knew this was going to be epic. Everybody knew that it was going to sell out in like 30 seconds. And if it didn't crash, I bet it would have sold out in 30 seconds. I actually decided the night before launch that I wasn't going to order from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I decided to order from Beautylish. A lot of people don't know that you can order Jeffree Star Cosmetics from other websites. Morphe, Beautylish, and Beauty Bay all carry his items. And I figured there'd be so much traffic on Jeffree Star's website that I wouldn't even get through. And I was correct about that. One thing about Beautylish that I did not see coming is that they did not have the Diet Shane lip balm available on their website. I don't understand why that was missing from their website, and that was the one item that I really wanted, the Diet Shane lip balm. The packaging's really cute on it. The packaging and everything in this collection is really cute. It's probably the #1 reason why people want this collection so much, is the packaging is epic. I was able to look at the collection before it launched on Beautylish. I was able to put the stuff in my cart that I wanted, and since I couldn't get a lip balm, I got a lipstick instead, even though the colors aren't very wearable. You got a bright orange red, you got a baby metallic pink, you got a bright fuchsia pink, then you have an orange toned one and a brown toned one. I got the brown toned one. It's the shade Shane. I'll put it on and see what it looks like. I did my makeup today in kind of a fall colored theme to see if it would go with that lipstick that I bought. I'm a little bit worried though, because it is metallic, and I've not had luck with metallic lipsticks on me. They just don't like my face for some reason. I don't know what that's all about. I checked out really easily from Beautylish. This sounds like a sponsored ad from Beautylish. It's not. This is only the second time I've ever ordered from them. I actually ordered the mini Jawbreaker palette from Beautylish. I just can't get Jeffree Star's website to work on my phone very well, so I definitely didn't want to deal with that hassle. You actually get a sample with an order from Beautylish, and I have mine right here. It's just like a cleansing balm, but you don't get samples from ordering from Jeffree Star's website. Probably the biggest reason people wanted to order from Jeffree's site is because it comes with the pink box and the special Jeffree Star tape and the collaboration logos of Jeffree and Shane on the tissue paper. I think that's why most people wanted to order from Jeffree, was the tissue paper. It's just tissue paper, you guys. It's just gonna get thrown away. But after I checked out, I decided that I really wanted the Diet Shane lip balm, so I went over to Jeffree Star and definitely had problems trying to check out there. It was functioning a little bit when I was on that website, and then I eventually got into a checkout line, and you're supposed to stay on that page and it'll run you through to the checkout. And I'm very impatient. I waited only 15 minutes. Some people waited for hours in that line, but I'm like, I'm not waiting this long just for a little lip balm that I'm going to be overspending. So I decided to do away with the lip balm and just get the stuff I got from Beautylish. Here is the lipstick shade. I got the shade Shane. It looks like the most wearable color out of all of them. It's like a metallic brown anyway, and it's really pretty. It does look dark, and I'm a little concerned about that, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this on and I'll tell you what I think. Does that look like brown to you? Because it looks green to me. This is the weirdest color I've ever seen in my life. So it's not as wearable as I thought it was going to be. It definitely smells and kind of tastes a little bit like root beer. It's not the first time that Jeffree Star has had a root beer scented lipstick though. So it's not exclusive to this collection. He has other liquid lipsticks with that scent. I did put on 2 coats. This looks very green. Why does this look so green? I do have 2 coats of it on, and it looks like the color of this eye on my shirt. And it doesn't look brown at all. Well, maybe I should have gotten the Ryland shade. Maybe that would have been more my speed, that baby pink metallic shade. So this won't be on my lips out in public anytime soon, but it's a collector's piece, I suppose. This part of the video is going to be a little bit unconventional. You're going to see this palette swatched a million times on YouTube by channels like mine. Big channels, small channels, channels you've never heard of. I'm wearing gloves because I am not touching this palette. I am not swatching this palette. I am not putting my dirty fingers in this palette. I am not putting my bristled brushes in this palette. No way. Don't touch my palette. This is a collector's piece. This is not something I'll be using anytime soon. I did have a dream that I bought the wrong palette, and the palette that I bought was all banged up, so I'm going to carefully inspect this guy and make sure there's nothing wrong with it. The night before launch is when I had that dream, and it was very concerning for me to think that I bought the wrong palette or there was something wrong with my palette. So the logo looks different than I thought. It has the black swirl throughout it, just like on the palette. I didn't know it had that. And I'm not taking off the protective plastic from the logo here. I'm keeping that on. And I'm just going to give it a thorough look at to make sure everything is the way it's supposed to be. Okay, this is the most expensive piece of makeup I've ever bought. Okay, I'm going to open it on camera first before I look at it. What do you think? There she is. She is beautiful. The shade right here, just a theory, that's the shade I thought that the lipstick was going to be. A bronzy brown color. Why does it, I'm still shocked that it looks so green on me. I shook it up before I put it on. That's just so crazy. If you tuned into this video to watch swatches, you are watching the wrong video. I'm not doing swatches. I'm not even going to peel off the protective layer from the mirror either. I'm keeping it all just as it is. Perhaps in the future I'll get brave and decide that I want to try this palette out. That yellow color is everything, and I don't have a yellow eyeshadow in my collection, so that's just really, really pretty. The Trisha shade is that pink color. Very, very pretty. Oh, it makes an amazing sound when you close it. Listen. I love that. That sounds so cool. I really just fell in love with the packaging and the artistic nature behind it. And this little palette is staying in its little home, and that's where it's staying, where it won't be abused by makeup brushes or oily fingers. It's just gonna stay in its little box. A piece that I wanted to collect because of the packaging. The Mini Controversy palette, even though it has a purple shade in it, it just doesn't inspire me. There's too much blue in it, and everybody is already kind of over the whole blue shade thing. I'm a little disappointed in the available merch items. Everything has a pig on it. I really wish that they had more options, like an Illuminati triangle type merch. I would be more interested in that sort of product. I just realized I don't have my beauty light on. No. Whether you're a fan of Shane Dawson on YouTube or you're just a fan of makeup in general, this collection it brings something different to the table. There's nothing like this else on the market, I can tell you that. The large palette is not only do you have your first row of neutrals, but then you have your row of colors, then you have your row of kind of grungy makeup with some darker tones and undertones, which I actually really love that part of this palette. That's my favorite part. It will be restocked soon, probably this week. They're scrambling to get more palettes in. They feel really bad about the site crash and people not being able to get it, but it's not a limited edition thing. It's going to come back. It's going to be restocked. Don't worry, you'll be able to get your hands on it. I was lucky and I just planned ahead and I ordered from Beautylish instead of Jeffree Star Cosmetics and ended up getting one of these bad boys here. So thanks for watching. Have a beautiful day. Bye.